Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot. New energies. We are within the new moon in Scorpio window. Just new moon in Scorpio just happened, so new energies are in. So I'm using some new series of decks, different combination. The energy feels very profound. It feels like this is definitely life-changing, decision-making energy, like you are just being prompted. So we're called to use these decks. I'm going to be using The Sacred Traveler by Denise Linn, as well as Sacred Destiny, because I feel like that's really where we are in our soul's journey, and then we're being guided. So these are the decks: Messages from the Guides, Soul's Journey, Sacred Destiny, and Sacred Traveler. The tarot will be the Star Tarot. So we'll go ahead and get started. I have pre-shuffled. There were so many messages that came out in that I can't even begin to recount them all. Acceptance, patience. We're all tired of hearing the word patience. I think October was the patience month. Now in November, it feels like this is an action month. This new moon in Scorpio is a call to action, to follow your sacred path. So we will see what messages come through. I don't know what order, what I'm going to do. I just do as I am guided. I let the messages come through as they're meant to. I don't manipulate messages. I don't bring messages forward so that, I increase my subscribers or anything like that. My job is just to be as clear and as transparent to bring these messages forward. But remember, it is a general message, so take what resonates, leave in peace what does not. Please like, share, subscribe to help tickle that YouTube algorithm in order to help get these messages out to others as we are waking up. Some people need a lot of guidance, especially when they're new to the awakening process. Such a turbulent time, and oftentimes tarot readers are the ones that they turn to, astrology and tarot readers, in order to figure out what's going on, this change in themselves during their awakening. And as so many are going through it during the shift of energy in humanity, it's helpful to have some guidance. Okay, so I'm being called to use this deck first. I'm going to pull a lot of oracle cards. Sorry, that's my stomach growling. Answering the call. The time is now. I've been talking. This is it. This is the action card. This is the call of your soul. Read some of my most recent readings, November 4th, November 5th, during the Scorpio new moon energy. Yep, this is the call. She's racing out the door, down her path. She's flung open the door. She knows her destination now. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Okay, so overcoming this worry. October was the month of worry. You were worried about, knowing this shift was coming, knowing that there was going to be a time that you were going to have to make the decision to follow your soul's journey. You worried about how that was going to happen and what was going to be left in the wake of this decision. I'm still getting over a little bit of laryngitis, so my voice is still a little bit shaky and raspy, so please bear with me. Anything else? Both of those purple cards. Okay, I gotta take that one, they say. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So you are you are following your truth. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So there's been this lower vibration of envy and worry. And now you're coming into your truth. You're aligning with your truth, that you know what you need to do. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. All right, I'm going to pull some tarot. What's the underlying energy here? The moon, yeah. There would have been something that was kind of maybe not consciously causing you to worry and envy, but I think you were seeing other people, oh, it's so easy for them to make this transition, to make this decision, to follow what they know they need to do, their spiritual calling. But now that's come into, with this new moon, that has been revealed. That you have the strength. You have to be honest with yourself first. Your strength comes from being honest with yourself. Here's the Knight of Cups. So you will get some information through a person. It could be something about emotional, some emotional issue that you're facing. That's going to reveal something to you that you needed to know in order to follow the call. But this is happening now. So this new moon has shifted. There's the worry. And the High Priestess. Yeah. This is answering the call. The knowing. You're finally being honest with yourself. You've been wrestling with it back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and that's caused you worry. Here we have the Ten of Swords. That cycle has ended. This new moon cycle has shifted the energy, and then this is the Four of Cups. This is focusing on the 3D and being less interested in the calling of your soul, but that's what's ended. Now we have the Seven of Cups. So you're having to make some choices to align with your truth, to answer your soul's calling, to follow your intuition, but something will be revealed, like information from somebody, a message from somebody that is going to trigger that response in you. They're going to reveal something, that piece of information that you needed to know, or some sort of emotional clarity that is going to move you into this new dynamic of, I've got to follow, I got to follow what I know is right for me. And here we have the Seven of Wands and the Sun. You're overcoming your own you've been defending this position for so long. You've been standing in this energy for so long, and now you're overcoming that. Yep, Six of Cups. You're following your soul. This is a soul connection. Could be a connection to your divine counterpart. It could also be a connection, you're making the connection to your own soul. Okay, let's leave that there. Let's go over here and see what messages we get. Abundance. Look at the garden. She's running into this beautiful forest. And now she's through that forest of, kind of dark decision making, this anxiety, this worry. And now she's gotten to the level of abundance. Release toxic relationships might mean that you're walking away from something. That might have been what was holding you back here, that was causing this worry. But you have to finally be honest with yourself and follow your soul's calling. And that might be toward some sort of divine connection. Could be twin flame. Focus on the positive. See how those cards match? So releasing your toxic relationships is allowing you to focus on the positive things, moving toward the positive things in your life. Well, that Judgment, yeah, time is now. See how that card just fell down as I picked up the deck? Time is now. Judgment card. That's the Ascension journey. That's what you're being asked to do, or being guided to do. I have to get a drink of water. Yes, much better. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands to me is that passionate beauty, a woman who is creative, and this is definitely fire energy, a woman who is filled with passion, absolute passion. The Hierophant. The Hierophant to me is a divine masculine, that's his spiritual side. The Emperor is the practical, 3D divine masculine. And look who just flew out. The Emperor. So now you have the Queen of Wands feeling this passionate connection to her divine counterpart, both in the 3D and the spiritual. She feels the spiritual connection first, but there is that passionate relationship that she feels for her divine masculine in the physical form. There's the truth. Connecting to your truth, being honest with yourself. Okay, so here we have the Five of Wands and the King of Cups. Being conflicted. King of Cups to me is somebody who's very in charge of their emotions. They're not overly emotional. They're, you know, they're very much in command and control of how they express their emotions. And here is the Five of Swords. Changing. Two changes. Two cards have changed. Three fives. Five of Swords to me is self-sabotage. So the Five of Wands is being in conflict with yourself or others. And the Five of Swords is self-sabotaging. So being conflicted over controlling your emotions is sabotaging you. That's not aligned with your truth. Take one more. Two of Cups. This is your truth. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands. Releasing yourself from that. Okay. That makes perfect sense to me. Namaste.